Hey
Hey
guys,
guys, Beards and Beers here.
Beers and beers here. So today we're coming at you with the seventh beer of Christmas. We're coming at you today from Wild Acre Brewing over in Fort Worth, Texas. So they're a fairly new brewery. They were established in 2016. So this is their gingerbread snap beer. It's a strong ale, which I don't. Two of you can correct me if I'm wrong, but we've not had a strong ale on the channel before.
I do not believe so.
we have.
All right, so this will be an interesting new style of beer to have on the channel.
Yeah.
So it's checking in at 8% ABV and
Oof.
31 IBUs. So, I mean, kind of middle of the road as far as the ABV goes. So
Strong ale, of course. Makes sense.
strong. All right. So I say we just get straight into it.
Well,
and
so
let's
real
crack into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Definitely has some dark hues to it in the pour.
Yeah, it's a very rich caramel color, as Josh would say. Somebody had to make him happy for Christmas. It's the holiday season. It's the season of giving people.
So
they're
definitely
giving me
has
this
that
one.
beige, definitely has the beige to tan head.
Look at that head. It's,
My head did not pop.
yeah,
at all. What the fuck? I think mine's flat.
it's okay. We know how to pour our beers with a lot of head, as we've
Well,
seen in previous episodes.
But also, both of yours look very carbonated. Mine has no bubbles.
Huh.
None.
Did
Oh.
it sizzle when you opened
That's
it?
unfortunate.
It popped. I didn't hear a sizzle.
Well, we're going to find out on the taste test if yours is
Yeah.
carbonated.
Yeah.
I think mine may have been
All right.
a dud.
Well, let's smell it. Yeah.
Oh,
It
you
smells
definitely get the
phenomenal,
ginger, the cinnamon,
And we're
some
all about
nutmeg.
ginger. Yeah, it's sweet and rich aroma.
Just like me.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
I think the goal was to get, a gingerbread cookie, since there's, the gingerbread cookie snapped in half on the can.
Yeah.
Not the buttons. I couldn't help it. I'm just...
Some of you may be dead by the end of the night, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
By the end of the tonight,
By the end of the
just
tonight,
just this tonight or
like
next
no,
night
the,
tonight.
the Tonight
Or
Show.
next night
Oh, the Tonight Show.
Yeah,
That
I
makes
know.
more sense.
with which host?
I don't know. Jay
It's
Leno.
gonna
I'll check it out.
proceed, Jimothy.
So yeah,
All right, so let's go in. Let's go in for the taste test.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, mine's flat.
Oh,
Mine is flat.
That's unfortunate.
that's weird.
It is. I still get the flavor though. It's just probably not as much as you guys do because you're getting the full experience. Mine is just
Because I feel like I just bit into a gingerbread cookie.
Yeah,
no, it's very gingerbready.
like it tastes like
good.
if I was like making a gingerbread house and took a bite out of one of the walls.
It's
We saw.
ginger snapped off of the wall. Sorry.
I don't know why I did the neck movement, like my neck snapped.
Is he
But just
okay? Somebody check on him. He might be having a Kim.
no, but it's good. It's good. It's rich. I mean,
It's very rich. It's very Christmassy.
it's
Like-
light in flavor for a strong ale, in my opinion.
It is. I expected it to be a bit heavier than what it is.
They tend to have
I'm
more.
assuming both of yours taste a little lighter than mine does too, just because you have that extra lift with the carbonation on there.
Yeah, so yours
Mine
probably
Yeah.
is
tastes.
missing a little bit of that. It does taste slightly bit more heavy. It's just that the ginger that's mostly weighing it down for me on this, but I'm sure with the carbonation that would probably be
It alleviates
Yeah,
that for sure.
It absolutely.
You definitely get a lot of maltiness. Just rich, malty, light for a strong ale, but for anything else, this would be on the heavier side.
Yep.
What was
Absolutely.
you said it was 8?
It came in at 8% and 31 IBUs.
34 IBUs.
okay.
31.
I'm looking at the can. It says 34. Literally,
I can't read apparently.
Mine says 34 as well.
I was like, did you get the one with the 31 IBUs and we got the 30? Maybe yours was even more IBUs, Justin. That's why it's flat. It was too high.
Mine's
IBUs.
34. It says,
Oh, okay.
it says it right there.
That's
Unless
what I
it's a
get.
3
I was
and
trying.
an A. It might be
I
3
was
alpha.
3 alpha.
I was
The
literally
alpha
trying to read the
IBUs.
can from like this far away. So in my defense,
Let's see. That is.
Defend yourself, sir.
That also is how my mother reads anything nowadays. It's just,
Yes. Her eyes are going.
No, they're still there, but they're looking.
having to stare very
Sorry.
hard.
No, it's good. There's a light bitterness to it, but it's like tip of the tongue, back of the tongue. Nothing. The center just holds that sort of creamy, sort of nice, light
And ginger
sweetness.
can have a bit of a bitterness to it.
Yeah. I mean, it has like a little bit of that bite to it. I mean, not like a spicy bite or anything, but it's like a. I don't know how to explain that.
Anybody who's had
when
ginger
you're using it
understands.
It's like when you're using it to cleanse your palate when you're like eating sushi or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It has that little bite to it.
Absolutely.
Not like
All right,
wasabi.
so I say
it's a totally different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't cleanse your palate with wasabi. That's how you end up with your butthole burning the next day.
We should find a wasabi beer.
That sounds fucking awful.
I would actually be down to try that.
It
Okay,
sounds like
apparently
tastes
it's
good,
2 against
but
1.
also bad at the same time. Like
I'll see if Kim's brother in Japan can find us a wasabi beer
that'd be cool.
from a
Really.
Japanese brewery. But anyway, sorry, Jim. Like you were saying, let's dive into these
All right.
ratings.
So I enjoyed it. Gingerbreads. So gingerbread cookies have never been my favorite thing, or gingerbread houses.
A lot of frustrating nights, huh? Trying to put those walls together.
Oh, absolutely. And
Bastards.
then the frosting just doesn't want to stick together.
It just
And
I
the
hate when that
gumdrops
white
are
stuff
just
doesn't
like,
stick enough.
and then the gumdrops just slowly kind of tilt off the house. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I mean, it was a good beer. I feel like they hit the notes they were looking for. It's just wasn't my favorite beer.
Okay. Justin, what are you
Fair,
thinking on
that's
this
fair.
one?
I'll go last because I had the flat one.
That's
fair.
a fair point. Yeah, I'll probably go with a 3.5. I love a good strong ale, but I don't think a strong ale. This is not the right flavor for a strong ale. This is not the flavor to add to a strong ale. I think it's nice. I think it's festive. I think it's good. By no means is this a bad beer. It's a good beer. And I really do appreciate a lot of beers that come out of Wild Acre, but I just not my cup of tea. It seemed like it was mildly flavored. Like they tried to flavor it and then stopped halfway through. It just wasn't. You either need to flavor it or you need to not, and I feel like they sort of half-assed the flavoring on this one, but it was still good. It was nice if you want something that's not too aggressive. And I do feel, to the point that Justin might make here in a minute, is that the carbonation helped alleviate some of that ginger in the flavoring. That way it wasn't too overpowering. So I appreciated that, which is why it's getting the 3.5 instead of 3, but it just 3.5 for me for sure. So Justin, what are your thoughts with the flat beer?
So, I mean, obviously I had the flat beer, so I didn't get the full experience. So I want to be as fair as possible giving this rating, even though I can't give a super honest one on this because I don't have all of the information with the carbonation, obviously.
Right.
I agree that the flavor, I believe, should be a little different, and it doesn't quite fit that strong ale profile. I honestly think that maybe they could have gone with something to offset the ginger a little bit more, with like some earthy tones. Maybe do that, or even some more like maybe some like wild hops or something like that to offset that a little bit and get more of that strong ale vibe to it.
Right.
But Yeah, I want to agree. I want to say that not only with the flavor, but just the beer just seemed flat all around to me.
Besides the fact that it was actually
0.5.
flat.
No, yeah, no, I was just using that as a
Just like
segue.
just to clarify,
I
not
was
just
using
was
that
it
as a
flat, but
segue,
the
like,
flavor was
just
flat.
all around. It just felt like a flat beer. It wasn't anything like significant. It was just it's beer. It was a beer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I agree 3.5 with that.
Okay.
So definitely check Wild Acre out on several of their other beers. They've knocked
I
several of their
love their
other
other
beers
beers.
out
Oh,
of
they're
the park.
great.
Absolutely.
Because they make a
phenomenal brewery.
Super T-Hawk, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Super T-Hawk is a
And they
bomb beer.
also they make an imperial blonde with pineapple that is amazing.
Yeah, I love
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, check those out. If you want to try a strong ale with a little bit of a twist, check this one out for sure. But this just didn't knock it out of the park for us here. So I guess
But
on that
On that note,
beards and beers.
it.
here's Biz out.